Sure. My name is Rama. I'm the Deputy CEO for a company called CIO Academy Asia. We are a tech thought leadership company based in Singapore. We have a footprint in across Southeast Asia, right up to Hong Kong. So what we do is that we put together knowledge sharing platforms. We bring all the CIOs and the executives together in one area where we create conversations around technology so that they can learn from each other, from the insights, from applying technology and what they do at their work. Okay, so when you start projecting for the next 1 to 2 years, of course there are quite a number of trends that are surfacing. You do hear a lot about IoT, of course, then you hear about AI, you hear about machine learning. I do believe that IoT will be a game changer. Just sitting in here for the last 2 days during this conference, you see all the statistics and the trends that people forecasting. It's quite obvious that it's going to make a big impact, not only in the next 2 years, but at least for the next 5, 10 years. It's emerging, and as you can see, it's getting stronger. It's on everybody's lips, so it will be a big game changer. I think it's quite apparent that one of the stumbling blocks, if I may to use that word, or challenge for wide adoption for IoT would be in the interoperability aspects. So, we have to look at standards. We have to follow what international trends. Once we crack this and bring the cost of IoT devices down, then this will allow the playing field to be wider, and this will allow the SMEs to come in and start playing in this space. I think there's a lot that IoT can do, not only in terms of improving operational efficiency of SMEs, but what SME can do in terms of playing a role in the IoT ecosystem. So those two aspects, interoperability and bringing the cost down so that it becomes affordable. So when you start talking about security, I think it doesn't only apply to IoT. Okay, ever since people started using IT, cybersecurity has always been looming, in the background. So now the situation has changed. These days, devices are more connected. You get volume of data has increased, right? And everybody now carries a handphone, and data is being passed through this connected infrastructure. So any device, in fact, they were saying now, any device that can be addressed digitally is termed as an IoT, right? So security will always be there. I think cyber resilience is important. Every organization has to put together a framework. Every organization has to have what they call a threat life cycle management methodology, which must be put in practice. And it's not a question of if it happens, it's a matter of when. So whether it's IoT or anything, cybersecurity is mainstay. It has to be on everybody's mind. When you start talking about monetization, it's all about businesses and consumers, right? So any kind of technology that you use when you apply, the end goal would be what it means to you in terms of revenues, right? So IoT is beginning to show a lot of results, and that's the good thing about this conference. Over the last 2 days, you get to hear more organizations talking about their own personal experiences, about how they have exploited the use of IoT and how it has made a difference to their business. So monetization will have to come in these two areas, businesses and consumers. Okay, so I've been attending this conference over the last 3 years. I do see a difference. I feel that it has evolved. There's a certain level of maturity, I see the engagements, the level of conversations has gone beyond the hype. People are talking about real use cases. So that's made a difference, and certainly I think it'll go a long way.